Here we go live right now. One of the things that we want to really show people is the opening bell has now opened, but what we really want to focus on is a 730 put. We want to show you that 610 by 950. That is over $3 wide. The public does not know how to deal with option markets these days. We are professional market makers here. Now, Brian Plain, go ahead and bid it at 650 right now and contract it. Now, this is a live trade, and it's the first mint. Go ahead, go with five of those. See, 580 is in there, 650, bring it up. 650 is our bid. You can see how wide they are. There is zero volume. How do you trade options that are the size of the Grand Canyon? And how do you get hit in this bid and ask? With this name right now only down 23 cents. We lined it and created that 650 bid. So there is the bid and ask. This is how wide it is, but we are going to steal it. And the thing about it is, a lot of people, oh, I know how to trade options. No, you don't. Try to come in here and get this limit order. Let us show you why we know what we're doing and why we are going to steal the bid from that close. So basically, I'm going to leave 5 contracts there at 650. Then I'm going to tell them to raise up a 2 contract bid. Keep these at 650 and throw the other one out there at 720. That still is not that much from the close down, but we will create it with a light market order, and we will line and create these bids based on the directional movement. And I will tell him to cancel it right now as we work this bid and offer. And we'll keep the 650 below it as we continue to come up 41 cents on 115,000 shares. The moral to the story is that we will teach you how to steal these bids. We will teach you how to operate within a wide canyon, bid and ask. You can see how they open up. The trick is, how do I get that contract wholesale below that closing price based on what the movement is in the first 5 minutes of the opening bell? Is how do I steal that contract below the market? And how you can see they're close to $2 wide. They were over $3 wide between the bid, the buyer, and the ask, the seller. Based on the price movement is, as we open up, there is no range. Cancel the 650, and we're going to get back below the market, and we're going to let the 680s come up above, and we're going to see if anybody throws. Right now, it's zero volume. How do I get in at the wholesale price below that close, and how do I get someone to sell it to me or throw it to me? Right now, you can see that they're 750 by 850. So as we open up, there still is no volume traded based on the stock movement, which has very light movement to start with. So it's 760 by 850. And we will revisit this. We want to show you how the bid and ask will contract. But on that opening bell, if someone throws over to you $3 or $4 below the market, then you actually become king wholesale, and you can go over here and throw your orders out on the ask. Now, as we open up with that 730 put, based on 20-cent movement down, you can see where we're starting to make a market. So basically, we have orders that we're going to put out here at $5.70. Right now, they're going to contract the market. There isn't a lot of movement in the name, and we let these things contract. The thing about this particular live trading video is how I steal that print in that first 30 seconds of that opening bell. And then, depending on the directional price movement of the equity, is how you will engage as a market maker in these option pits, Google options, and how markets finally start to get based on, how these bids will continue to drop on this side of the market. Okay, zero liquidity there. One of the other things that we'll show you is the 720 put. I'm good. The $1.50, they close at 260. They make a $1.50 low, and there's 118 of these contracts traded. Our bids on this particular contract on the opening bell, we're going to move this to 80 cents right now on the 720 put, because today is Thursday and it's the first calendar weekly 1/4 720 put. And how do I steal those bids? So as we work the bid and ask here on the 730 put, which is now $1 wide, And as we continue to go higher, we're going to put bids out here at $5.70. As these markets open up, we'll create the first volume print in here with maybe one contract just to get a range. So basically, by having our orders down there below the market at 5.7 is quite a markdown from 930. They're 670 by 760. This is how wide that 730 put is, and that's based on Google being up $1.14 on 165,000 shares in the first 8 minutes of the opening bell. How to steal the premium at wholesale prices based on equity movement. Now, we're out here to buy these now at $5.70. We'll revisit the trade. What we will teach you how to do is take all the emotion out and how to steal these bids below that close based on that support and resistance level in the equity.